Hey everyone, and welcome to my flawless Scorchstone Hellion guide on Dauntless. Sometimes it's known as a hitless run, sometimes it's known as a no damage taken run. My name is Azzavhar, and I'm a Dauntless partner. For this video, I'll show you how I managed to take down a Scorchstone Hellion whilst playing solo, whilst using repeaters. There is a mastery requirement to take down this behemoth whilst playing solo, whilst taking no damage. I'll go over some of the things to look out for in the fight, and what build I used to achieve this. Okay, let's get into it. So as you approach the Hellion, in most cases, in my experience, he usually takes off underground pretty much straight away. He could use any attack, however, so the main thing is to keep your eyes on the Hellion and look out for the telltale signs. As soon as he does go underground, that's a great time to pick up any Molten, reload your repeaters, or pick up the Captain's Grip buff. As soon as he's just about to burst up from the ground, you can press T on your keyboard, or you can hold down T, keep pressing T, and that focuses the camera on the behemoth. But just keep in mind that it will only work just as he's about to burst up from the ground, not before that. When he does shoot up from the ground, I tend to aim my character towards where he's shooting up from the ground from, and then roll in a forward diagonal left or forward diagonal right direction. There's usually about 1 second between him bursting up from the ground and then hitting the floor. Make sure to dodge roll just before he hits the floor. Just keep in mind the rocks that he's created when he did burst up from the ground actually blocks you. You can't roll through them, you can't run through them. Watch out for his lunge forward attack. He usually puts his head back very quickly and then pushes forward towards you. I try to roll to the side, sometimes roll 2 times to get out the way. With my right click, I'm using Marksman Chamber, which if that bullet hits a part, it will then take 40% more damage, and if the shot is empowered, which you get by reloading close to the behemoth, that part will then take 80% more damage. If you land a marksman shot on the behemoth, try to focus on that part to get the break. You can build up part damage on the legs and the head. What I try to do is break the legs first, then the head, then the tail. I'm also using the Shrike's Lantern here as well, which instant ability gives you 40% move speed for 6 seconds. And if you hold down the lantern, that will increase your attack speed and your movement speed by 15%. The Hellion will sometimes sideways body slide towards you. The body slide does last for a few seconds, so just make sure to not be in its reach when he's sliding. The Hellion will sometimes tail slam about 3 times. You can just stand just outside the range of the tail and just keep attacking whilst he's slamming the tail. I find that way a little bit easier than standing within the range of the tail and constantly dodging and attacking. Keep in mind that the repeaters do more damage the closer you are to the behemoth, so sometimes it's worth rolling in towards him, putting down some damage, and then rolling back out again. I do use +6 weighted strikes as well, so usually at least 1 time in the fight that will build up enough stagger damage to be able to stagger the behemoth and then lay down some extra damage. Just be careful when reloading as well. Keep in mind that you can't dodge roll when you're reloading the repeaters. Also, the repeaters will auto reload if you hold down left click, run out of ammo, and keep holding down left click. I also take in with me stamina tonics, frenzy tonics, and blitz tonics as well, just to give you the extra edge in the fight. Watch out for his tail swipe as well. He'll arch his tail and then swing that round. Sometimes he'll swing that one way and then swing back the other way as well. Just roll out the way and stay well clear for the tail swipes. So for the build, I've used repeaters with Eclipse Prism, Scope Sights, Marksman Chamber, and Blizzard Barrel. Scope Sights help out when you're attacking from just outside that tail range. And the main perks that I've gone for is 6 Evasion, 6 Fireproof, 6 Predator, and 6 Weighted Strikes. 6 Fireproof is pretty much vital here because it allows you to stand on the lava or the fire without setting on fire and taking damage. 6 Predator, which increases your damage when you don't take damage for 15 seconds. Evasion helps you with dodging. Weighted Strikes allows you at least 1 stagger in the fight, sometimes 2 staggers. And for the rest, I've gone for 3 Etheric Attunement, 3 Etheric Frenzy, and 3 Molten. I'll link the full build in the description to this video. thank you for watching my flawless Scorchstone Hellion video on Dauntless. Hopefully this video helps you get the no damage achievement on this fight. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notifications bell. If you want to catch me on a live stream and hunt some behemoths together, make sure to follow me on Twitch TV. Twitch TV name is Azzavhar. If you enjoy the content and you want to support me as a content creator, you can use Epic Creator Code Azzavhar when making any purchase on the Epic Games Store. I also have other Dauntless content on YouTube as well, if you'd like to check that out. You can find me on social medias and in the game as Azzavhar. If you want to say hello, I will leave the links in the description to this video. And until next time, take care.